There's something magical about the way a dog experiences the world. Each new sight, sound, and sensation is met with pure, unfiltered curiosity. Today, beneath a sky heavy with winter's promise, a young dog wakes to a world transformed overnight. The ground, once familiar and green, has been blanketed in pristine white. The air itself seems sharper, crisper, carrying hints of cold and a silence that only snow can bring. From the warmth of their home, the dog gazes out the window, nose pressed against the glass, eyes wide with wonder. The yard, now unrecognizable, invites exploration. After a moment, the door opens, and a rush of cold air spills inside. The dog hesitates, one paw lifted, ears perked, before bounding forward with the kind of enthusiasm only a first-time snowgoer can muster. The first step is tentative. The snow crunches softly beneath delicate paws, cool and powdery, and the sensation is strange, both chilling and exhilarating. The dog pauses, looking down, then lifts a paw, shaking it gently as if to make sense of the chilly crystals clinging to its fur. Each breath sends mist into the air, a visible puff that disappears as quickly as it comes. Curiosity takes over. The dog lowers its nose, sniffing deeply. The scents are muted, washed clean by the snow, but there's something new here, a freshness, a purity. The dog's tail wags furiously, sending sprays of snow flying as it moves. Small drifts are investigated, poked at, and dug into with eager paws. The dog's eyes shine with discovery. Every inch of the yard is a landscape to be explored. Suddenly, the dog leaps, bounding forward with unrestrained joy. Snowflakes swirl around, some landing on its head and melting instantly. The dog tries to catch them, snapping playfully at the flakes midair, amazed at how they vanish on its tongue. The chill doesn't deter it. Instead, it seems to fuel a wild energy. The dog rolls, wriggling on its back, kicking up white powder, then stands and shakes vigorously, sending a cloud of snow in all directions. There's a moment when the dog pauses, staring into the whiteness, ears pricked for any sound. The world is quiet, muffled by the thick layer of snow, broken only by the gentle crunch of paws and distant calls of birds. The dog listens, head tilted, savoring the peacefulness. Then, spotting a mound of snow, it ventures over, sniffing and digging until a stick is unearthed, a buried treasure. With newfound delight, the dog grabs the stick, tossing it into the air, chasing it, and rolling again. A gust of wind stirs the snow, sending flurries swirling around. The dog chases the drifting flakes, pouncing and spinning, creating patterns in the untouched snow. Its fur is flecked with white, nose dusted with powder, eyes sparkling with happiness. Each movement is a dance of excitement, a celebration of this new and wondrous world. At the edge of the yard, footprints mark the dog's journey, loops and zigzags, evidence of exploration. The dog pauses, looking back at the trail, perhaps wondering at the marks left behind. The snow continues to fall, gentle and persistent, adding fresh layers to the landscape. The dog's breath comes in quick puffs, steam rising into the cold air, but it shows no sign of wanting to go inside. Instead, it sits for a moment, head raised, watching the snowflakes drift down. The novelty of snow is intoxicating. The dog discovers that kicking at the snow sends it flying in brilliant arcs, each flake sparkling in the winter light. It races in circles, barking with glee, only to stop and dig again, uncovering more sticks, and sometimes even the green grass hidden beneath. The transition between the softness of snow and the roughness of earth is a new sensation, a puzzle to be solved with paws and nose. As the morning passes, the dog becomes bolder. It launches itself into deeper drifts, sinking up to its chest, then wriggles free, shaking and leaping, leaving behind a tunnel of flattened snow. The cold is bracing, but the thrill of discovery keeps the dog moving. There's a rhythm to its exploration, a cycle of sniffing, digging, running, and rolling. Eventually, the dog sits, tongue lolling, chest heaving with happy breaths. Its coat is damp, speckled with snow, eyes bright and alert. The world seems bigger now, full of new possibilities. The dog gazes around, taking in the transformed landscape, every tree and bush outlined in white, every sound softened by the snow's quiet embrace. A bird lands nearby, pecking at the snow. The dog watches, fascinated, then inches closer, moving slowly so as not to startle its new companion. The bird hops away, and the dog follows. Curious but gentle, content to observe rather than chase, there's a serenity to this moment, a peaceful coexistence in the hush of winter. After a time, the cold begins to seep in. The dog shakes once more, snow flying, and looks toward the house. The door opens, and a familiar voice calls out. The dog hesitates, torn between the excitement of the snow and the warmth waiting inside. A final leap through the drifts, a last roll in the powder, and the dog trots back, leaving a trail of paw prints. Inside, the warmth is welcoming. The dog shakes off the last of the snow, then settles by the window, watching as flakes continue to fall. The yard, now dotted with paw prints and tunnels, is a testament to a morning of adventure. The dog's eyes slowly close, content and tired, dreaming of all the wonders discovered. The first snowfall is a rite of passage. For a dog, it's not just the cold or the novelty, it's the thrill of exploration, the joy of discovery, and the pure happiness of play. Each snowflake brings a new experience, each drift a new adventure. The world, blanketed in white, is unfamiliar but inviting, and the dog embraces it with open paws and an open heart. In the days to come, the dog will learn to navigate this snowy landscape with increasing confidence. It will chase snowballs thrown by loving hands, dig tunnels beneath drifts, and race through the powder with friends. But nothing will compare to the magic of that first encounter. The moment when the world changed overnight and everything became new. The memory of the first snow will linger. Each winter, as flakes begin to fall, the dog will remember the wonder of discovery, the joy of play, and the peacefulness of a world transformed. Its heart will leap with anticipation, ready to explore, ready to celebrate the season's arrival. For now, the dog rests, safe and warm, dreaming of snowflakes and adventures yet to come. The yard outside glows in the soft winter light, waiting for the next foray into its snowy depths. And somewhere, within that quiet, the spirit of discovery endures, a reminder of the boundless joy found in the simplest of moments. As the day wears on, the snow continues to fall, blanketing the world in silence. The dog wakes from its nap, stretched and refreshed, and returns to the window, nose pressed against the glass. The scene outside is both familiar and new, its own paw prints already softened by fresh snowfall. The dog's tail wags at the thought of another adventure, another chance to run and play. With the door opened once more, the dog bounds outside, ready to make new tracks, to chase new flakes, to dig for hidden treasures beneath the snow. Each step is met with excitement, each breath filled with the crispness of winter air. The dog's energy is endless, its joy contagious. Neighbors pass by, marveling at the dog's exuberance. Some pause to watch, smiling at the unbridled happiness on display. The dog is oblivious to its audience, lost in the thrill of discovery, the simple pleasure of being alive in a world transformed. As the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the snowy landscape, the dog slows, content with the day's adventures. The snow glistens, reflecting the fading light, and the dog sits quietly, savoring the peacefulness. The world is still, calm, and beautiful. With one last look at the snowy yard, the dog returns inside, curling up by the fire, content and tired. The day has been full of excitement, of new experiences and joyful play. The memory of the first snow will remain, a treasured moment, a story to be retold each winter. And so, with the world outside blanketed in white, the dog dreams of snowflakes and adventures, of running and rolling, of chasing and discovering. The magic of the first snowfall is not just in the cold or the novelty, but in the joy it brings, the memories it creates, and the promise of more to come. In the heart of winter, beneath the endless sky, the dog has found a new kind of happiness, a happiness that comes from exploring, from playing, from simply being alive. The first snow is more than just a weather event. It's a celebration of life, of curiosity, and of the boundless joy that comes from discovering something new. And as the night falls, Quiet and peaceful, the dog sleeps, surrounded by warmth and love, dreaming of snowflakes and the adventures that await with the next sunrise.